Lord, ask you to bless the recording of the track in a real way. We finna close out the mixtape in not too long, man. Check it out. Lord bless it. You gotta know him in a real way, feel it when you pray. Really been saved, went down in the water. Live a new life, committed to Christ. Adopted us, we cry, Abba Father. The begotten Son in whom we believe. Could the just shall live by faith. God's righteousness been revealed through Jesus, the only way. Gotta meet him in a real way, know him in a real way, serve him in a real way, live for Jesus in a real way. Any given day, no longer your own, you're his. No longer my own, I was bought with the blood. Outward appearance, you thought I'm a thug. People be saying only God can judge, but there's no negotiating, he won't budge. What your life look like, does it look like Christ? Or you the one playing them games, doing what you want to do? God done showed to you, you could end up laying in flames, taking his name in vain. Like, he gon' just let everything slide. But my God will hold us accountable, willful sin, even though it ain't right. People kept on, think they blessed, no. Gotta repent, mandatory event, his glory is sent to those who surrendered. Used to be sinners, but now our life centered strictly on Christ. Don't turn out the lights, his word get in your head just like some lice, but it must get in your heart. Only then will it change your life in a real way, make you feel safe. The ones who dealt with stress, paranoia, don't let the devil destroy you. Get in God's will, he left something for you. The word and the spirit have you all joyful. Know him in a real way, serve him the same. Gave up my life, there was something to gain. Losing my soul, I would burn in the flames. Jesus did all the work, I didn't earn a thing. It was freely given. Him on the cross resulted in me being forgiven. He had the keys to the prison to set us free from death and hell. Revelation 1:18. He set us free from the devil's spell. Gave us revelations and dreams and visions of the night. 2 Corinthians 12:1. I knew my help would come like he always do. He save in a real way, change in a real way, deliver, whisper deep in the heart. But how many gon' hear? How many gon' reverence? How many gon' fear? Gotta know him in a real way, not by tradition. It's gotta be personal, that is the mission. Listen, you can't just know him by tradition no more, cause people getting talked out of that. People ain't just going along with tradition no more when it come to God and the Bible and all these spiritual things. You gotta know him in a real way, huh? But if you want to know him in a real way, you just gotta let him know, huh? He'll reveal himself to you in a real way. Let me get it from the top, man. You know I'm pushing a hard line. I don't do nothing else. That's my purpose in life. Jesus. You gotta know him in a real way, feel it when you pray. Really been saved, went down in the water. Live a new life, committed to Christ. Adopted us, we cry, Abba Father. The begotten Son in whom we believe. Could the just shall live by faith. God's righteousness been revealed through Jesus, the only way. Gotta meet him in a real way, know him in a real way, serve him in a real way, live for Jesus in a real way. Any given day, no longer your own, you're his. I'm bought with a price, but I'm no hooker. My nose in the book, on my pages are boogers. That's metaphorical, some things plain, some things allegorical. But I eat the whole roll, sacred scroll. He who stole, let him steal no more. But work with his own hands, give up his own plan, all for the Lord. You know it's real when it's more than church. You know it's real, push the line at work. You know it's real when you ain't ashamed. You know it's real when you see the change. People who knew me will tell you about me. Like it or love it or hate it. Living new life, I've been upgraded. My downfall was want to be famous. Spirit of the world had got on your boy. Lust of the flesh, the drugs and the sex. Chunking upsets, the pride of life, lust of the eyes, check your eyesight, focus on Jesus, total complete. My God is holy and will not compete. He don't have to, he's solid like concrete. When a man down, he put him back on feet. It wasn't no luck, God was that real, and life no joke. I had skills, but could only go so far without the Holy Ghost. Plus, I had bills, so I've been in the grind like Colombian coffee. Did my little time when I knew that they caught me. Looked up to God, he's high and lofty. Isaiah 6:1, he taught me. There is none realer, but if you don't know, then you can't tell. There's a veil on the heart, there's scales on the eyes. When you meet them in a real way, then you realize. Check it out. Look here. You gotta know him in a real way, feel it when you pray. Really been saved, went down in the water. Live a new life, committed to Christ. Adopted us, we cry, Abba Father. The begotten Son in whom we believe. Could the just shall live by faith. God's righteousness been revealed through Jesus, the only way. Gotta meet him in a real way, know him in a real way, serve him in a real way, live for Jesus in a real way. Any given day, no longer your own, you're his. What? You know what I'm saying? You gotta meet him in a real way. You gotta know him in a real way. You gotta live for him in a real way. You know what I'm saying? But it all comes with knowing him. And truly knowing him is the change. And that's facts. But there's a veil on people's hearts. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 say the devil got them blinded. There's scales on their eyes. But when you meet them in a real way, then you realize that there's no one realer. You got to be able to know that there's a spiritual realm, an unseen realm, and that's where God exists. That's where you meet God, when he give you grace to touch, to move, to operate, to see, to feel, to encounter him in the realm of the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? But when you have a real spiritual encounter, it'll change your natural life. It'll change your earthly life. Man, more of the same. This is what I've been preaching. This is what God been giving me, man. Jesus.